Hello students, by the way I am also a student. Today we are gonna discuss about how to study more in less time. We will divide the video into 3 parts. Part 1 will be about the mistakes that hold you from studying productively. Part 2 will be about effective learning techniques and how can you apply them. Part 3 will be about useful tips and tricks. So please watch till the end, this video will be very helpful for students. Let's start with part 1, your mistakes, not planning. Many students focus on random assignments depending on what they want to do rather than what they need to do, leaving everything to the last minute. 90% of the students do this. This technique is completely useless. Nobody produces great work by doing it last minute. You might pass the exam, but you will quickly forget what you have learned. Having distraction while studying. TV, music, loud family members, etc. All these distractions prevent you from studying productively. Trying to remember without taking note. Relying only on brain is not a good practice. Writing notes are found to be successful in remembering difficult topics. Living unhealthy lifestyle. No fixed sleeping schedule, junk food, no exercise are harmful for your body and your studies. Now into part 2. What steps can we apply to learn effectively? 1. Make a schedule. The number one secret to effectively studying is to plan out beforehand. Spend some time building a plan before executing it. If you do everything at the last minute, you end up with a very low quality assignment and no time to correct it. Let your brain choose the best time. Every person is different, everybody likes to study at different hours of the day. You can study at the morning or at the night, but research have found that learning is more effective between 10 am to 2 pm and from 4 pm to 10 pm when the brain is in learning mode. But it is totally up to you which time will you choose. I prefer to study at evening or morning and practice maths or physics at night. Study in a quiet and comfortable place. Create a fixed studying place at your room. Always study at the same place and at the same time. This will require less effort for your brain to get started. Shutting down all the distractions helps to study more effectively. And don't multitask, this reduces your productivity. Take notes in class and at home. Taking note is something you must do to study faster. Try to make notes by yourself. Don't print or read others' notes. You will be shocked how much you can remember and learn things by taking notes. I used to make notes. In fact, I still make notes, which I believe is one of the most effective steps any student can take to learn faster. This will be very useful for the exam. You will have all the necessary data and references collected in one place. You will memorize faster when you write the information out. You will immediately refresh your memory on all the key points. Take breaks. Taking breaks during your studies will recharge your battery. The secret is to take just enough to continue learning again. Don't start using your Instagram, TikTok, video games for hours. Instead, start stretching your body. Do some movement which will avoid stiffness and muscle cramps. Don't memorize, rather understand. Learning by heart is one of the most common mistakes many students make. This method is very time consuming and temporary. You start to forget everything very quickly, but understanding the subject enables you to generate new ideas. It continues to stay in your brain for a longer period of time. It requires less effort to understand than to memorize the topic. I was very bad at memorizing, so I used to understand everything and write it in my own words every time. I used to get pretty good grades, not the top of the class but was way above the average. Now for the part 3, tips. Pretend that you are teaching someone. Take an object or a character in your room and start teaching it the topic you are learning. Start from the very basic, assuming it doesn't know anything. You will quickly realize your weak spots. Have good connection with top 5% of the class and whole school. If you are having difficulties in any subject or topic, you can just go and ask for their help. Trust me, they will help you and teach you in a way you will understand. Learn something new every day. Don't lie around and wonder just because you are on a break or holiday. Learn anything for at least 30 minutes a day. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. It makes it easy to understand hard topics later in the future. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, learned something new. Thank you.